Happy Sunday. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Make sure that my make sure that have sound on. Kimberly was here earlier. She may have ducked out by now. Hello, Victoria. Glad to see you. Little Rosie is here. Alicia B is here. Good to see you. Hello, everyone. Yes, happy Sunday. I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend. What is going on out there in the world? Today is a hodgepodge day. It is a free for all. We're just going to do just pretty much, whatever we talk about, we talk about. How's that sound? No real plan for this one. I am working on something though. Hello, Molly. Well, hello, Molly. I don't know why that came to mind. I do have a plan today to show you guys a couple of things. So it's not that I have no plan whatsoever. I am going to be showing a portion of my appearance on the Duty Ron Crime Time with Duty Ron show. I was able to appear on his channel. He showed us his blankets. He and Ed. Now, Ed will be getting his. Duty Ron has to take it over to him. I sent them both to Duty Ron, but I wanted to show you guys that they actually got them. So I will be showing a portion of my appearance on his channel where he was honoring all of you guys. Oh, my new teal glasses. Well, if it's teal, it's Jill. I actually have 2 pair of glasses, you guys. I also have this other pair that I wore, and I thought these were more appropriate when I wore them on Friday. So these are my funky little ones that I got. My other little funky pair that I got. And I wore these on Friday. Hey, Trucker Steve. Hello, Mary. You saw that episode. I am so glad. Thank you. And I want to tell everyone thank you because I was not able to see the chat when I was over there. And so I was not able to respond to everyone while I was on. And I want to be able to thank everybody. And here's my teal ones. I just love the shape of these. Kimberly, you are here. Awesome. Trucker Steve, it's so glad to see you. Are you enjoying your Sunday? Mr. Fiber and I actually had these glasses on order before I went to Chelsea's and had to wait for them to come in. Hey, Cheryl. Happy Sunday. Hey, Lori. I know. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to just stay home and just, well, actually, I do that. Sorry. Although I do work. I got some work to do here at the house that I really should be doing. But it is nice some days to just crochet. Your trailer's getting loaded, so you're working today. Oh my goodness. Am I bad? Am I bad, Alicia? Oh yeah, I do that. I'm sorry, Lori. I thank you guys for I thank you guys that do work. I appreciate everybody that does. Bella, good to see you. Sally, hello. Come on in. I did well. Seasoned speaker, hairdresser thing. Yeah, you did hair for 36 years. I think you do. I think it has a lot. I always say when I was at the beauty shop, I was on. Whenever the door was open, I was on. Whenever I got the door shut, I could turn it off. Hey, Glow, good to see you. Glad you're here. I do put my time in, y'all. I do. I just doing different things. We have chilled off and we got rain here in West Texas, and we're always thankful for that. Always. Let me show you guys what I'm working on. One moment, please. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I gotta plug it in. I gotta plug it in. I didn't get it plugged in. There we go. Plug it in, plug it in. It rained there. Awesome. 47 in Wisconsin. Oh my. It's starting to chill off all over the country, all over the world. Well, that's good. That's a good attitude. Aw, that's awesome. Yes, we very much appreciate it. Oh, what I have around my neck. Alicia's asking about what I have around my neck. So this is called the Changing Staircases. It is by the granddaughter of Donna, who, you know, um, I've had Donna on, and her daughter Amber did the yarn for me. Well, her granddaughter dyes yarn also, and she is known as Dragon Horde Yarn. And this is her very first pattern, I believe, that she had come out with, and and it's called Changing Staircases. Isn't it pretty? Hey, Bree. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So it has a unique pattern because it's kind of a asymmetrical. And I knot the ends of this one. I like the ends knotted. It gives them a little weight. And it has this eyelet section and then a stockinette section and then eyelet section. And it comes over to the side and it has this sharper edge that comes off. So it looks like staircasing. And it's based on the staircase that's in Harry Potter. And this yarn was my very first ever. Now, this one here is Knit Picks Palette, but this yarn right here was the very first hand-dyed yarn that I ever bought. Now, it was not Dragon Horde yarn. It is from Arkansas Yarn Co. Oh, I know. Yes. Yes, it's very similar to some of the stuff that from Expression Fiber Arts. She put one up on Friday. Did you see that one? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Barbara, good to see you. 86 in your part of Texas. Oh my. Laura, glad you're here. Yes. Happy Sunday. Oh, it does have a story. A lot of the stuff that I keep is usually because they have a story with them. Yeah. If the stuff is not doesn't really have a sentimental reason, any kind of a story. Like this hat back here, Chelsea made me this hat. And it's all in, this is in Donna's yarn. And it reminds me of New Orleans. Oh, there it goes. Hey, Brenna Michelle, good to see you. Oh. Oh. Face and shoulders really show my loss. Well, I'm kind of stuck right now. Haven't moved, but that's because I'm taking steroids for all of that congestion and stuff that I've got going on. Feeling a lot better today, but thank you so much for noticing. I so appreciate that, Mary. Thank you so much. Indiana, it's 51. Yeah, it's chilling off. Hello, Joan. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Jeannie T, hey. Yay, she's here. I know. I had to have a chat hat that Chelsea made. She actually had made me another one, but it was far too big. You okay, Bubby? Go ahead. Serbs is not. He's acted a little funny today, like he doesn't quite feel well. You see everything shake? He moved up underneath my feet down here. Just don't think he feels good today. I may give him some Cheryl. He's not throwing up or anything, but I may give him some pumpkin later because that if he's got an upset tummy, that might help his tummy. I don't know. Just kind of odd. Just kind of one of those like when you don't feel good and you don't really know why you don't feel good. That's the look he's got. Just wants to sleep. And well, we've had a rainy day. Yes, thank you. Positivity. We like positivity. I want to start with something positive too. Yes, we are starting to talk about weight and nutrition here and sharing some of the things that I'm learning. And I'm going to do as much of that on Thursday evenings as I can. So you guys be watching for that. I'm going to be going through and looking at your questions and answering as much of those questions as I can. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the weather. I really do. He'll be all right. He'll sleep it off. They're good at that. They're good at sleeping it off, right? Okay, I am going to share my screen. There we go. So this is my Seeing Double shawl. You guys have not seen it for a while. I have not had time to work on it. But so I thought I'd give you another shot of it. So this right here, my website is down at the moment, but I will be getting it. I'm going to work on that tonight and see if I can't get all of it looking the way I want it to. I just need to make some tweaks to it. There will be nothing for sale. And I want you guys to know that I am going to be listing my patterns tonight free. I have 2 paid for patterns and they're going to be going up free. And I want to get all of that section situated so you'll be able to go through and see the pictures and things like that and make sure everything is downloadable for you and all of that kind of thing. Keep the link to my website is completely fine, but it is set to private right now until I get everything all situated. But the instructions for this are on my website. And so this was section 1, and then this was section 2. No, 1 and 2, and then this is 3 and 4. And now I'm right in the center here. I'm going to do the double crochets, and then I'll be starting the middle, which would be the triples. But I thought it would be fun. And if you are looking for I still have some of the yarn. So if anybody is interested, email me and I will get you some if you want. But this one here is Fiber Floozie. This is O Blossomus. This pink and corals, and it is so pretty. It's such a pretty pink and reds, and then roses. And then this one is She Shed Shenanigans. And then this one here, is Gammy's Jeans. Hello, Nisi. Glad you're here. So this is the seam double shawl, and this section is the one that really opens it up right here. And again, I'm going to start doing the doubles now. So I'm going to work on this, and we'll talk for a minute, and then I'm going to in about 5 minutes, you guys, I'm going to show you my appearance on the Duty Ron Crime Time with Duty Ron. I was on with Duty Ron and Ed, and I want to show you guys where they talk about the blankets that we sent them. And I want, again, thank you, Steve. I'm loving it. And this is fingering weight yarn, by the way. And I'm using a G hook, okay? It's fingering weight yarn and a G hook. So are you guys ready to see how they reacted? Were any of you can go to my community page, and I also linked that video, just so you know, it is linked to the playlist that says Duty Ron Blanket. So you can go there and find it as well. But I did put it in my community tab. Okay, are you guys ready to watch that? I don't think so. I think I found some more because I was going through it all yesterday. And I think I found some more. Oh, yay, Diamond Girl. I'm so glad to hear that. Hey, Laura. Girly hook? Yeah, it's a G hook. There is an M, actually. It's a lot bigger. Okay, Alicia, we will talk later because I have more. And I can go get it after a while if you all want me to. I'll hold on to it. We'll talk about it because I'll have to look and see what's there. But I did find some. So let me do this. Are you guys ready? You ready to watch this? Okay. And I wanted to show this because so many of you sent in squares, and I don't think everyone has seen them with the blankets. So I wanted to make sure that everyone got to see it here. And I have permission from Duty Ron to use this video. So don't worry about that. And I want to say thank you also to those who were in the chat and that I didn't get to say hello to at the time. So let me go ahead and start playing.
Terrific, man.
See if you can hear.
I got to bring in our special guest. Now, for those of you who are listening in the chat, this is a special treat. This is a woman who I love and adore, and I know Ed feels the same way. And we love and adore the community that she represents. Fiber Floozie's Crafts, I have her little sticker right here on every one of my live streams. Some people might not be able to see that, but I have it. It's on my Deuteron sign. Take it off. Show you guys up close. It's not fair that I'm saying it, but there it is. Fiber Floozie's Crafts. Jill's been a great part of this community. She's a channel member. She's a content creator herself. She does true crime. Now it's Fiber Floozie's Crime. I'm going to add her to the screen because she and her community did some special things for Ed and I. Jill, thank you so much for joining. You're still muted. You got to unmute. We appreciate that you took out the time on a Tuesday to come and hang out with us. How are you, Jill?
I'm good. I'm a little tired. I'm down here with my daughter and the grandsons, and they're nonstop, man. They are nonstop. So they're here right now. It's really kind of quiet. I'm enjoying it for a little while.
Well,
thank you so much for having me on. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, so excited to see what you think of the blankets we sent you.
Well, it's not only blankets. Let me set this up, folks. So I'll show some of this stuff, and then I want to get into, Ed and I want to get into, so this was, I'm going to go full screen, if you don't mind, so this way everybody can see it. But they'll still be able to hear you. So this is an LSU beanie. I put this on and sent a picture to Ed, and he told me it's just like, licking something, or, trying a sip of soda pop. You can't use that same straw again. I put this on my head. This is a great little beanie that you guys made for Ed Wallace. And here is a wind chime. And this came from Amy with instructions. We're going to be hanging that up. But my wife agreed that she doesn't want to put it out in the winter and have it get bad. So we're going to wait, until the spring comes to put it out. Made by Amy Long, complete with instructions. And this thing is awesome, red, white, and blue. And there's two blankets. One that says Duty Ron, and they're behind me here. And one that says Ed, right? Does it say Ed Wallace or Ed on it?
Just Ed, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys spent so much time rallying up the troops and getting the people. I have a long list of young ladies who I got to, did any guys do this?
Yes, Miguel.
Okay, so we have to be all inclusive here. So I wasn't sure, but can you tell the audience what was the inspiration behind this and how this all happened, how long it took? Jill, you got the floor.
I was on your show. You came on with me on my channel, and we were talking about the blankets. You're like, oh, I'd like to have a blanket. And then afterwards, Lori Armstrong said, you could have everybody just send you squares. It would be faster. I'm like, oh, I love that idea. So my idea was I really wanted to get them to you guys by September 11th or 9th. That was hard to get all done, but I actually had them done by the end of July.
So awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I once I had a system going where everyone sent me the squares, and then I put them all together for you guys. Yeah. So
that's just awesome. I want to thank everybody that participated, that signed this card here or have their names on this card. And from all over the country, folks. They're from around the country.
We had Florida. I tried to put everybody's state there for you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to read them all. I'm going to read it all, but I want to circle back to Gonzalo Lopez. Okay, so here we are. You are a resident of Texas. I'm not going to go into the specific part of Texas where you reside, but
okay, there is more. I'm going to get to the part with the blankets. But again, I just want you guys, it was so good to be able to be there and know that they have them in their hands, seeing them in their hands helped a lot. So let me get to the next part where he actually holds them up and all that good stuff. This particular, you can go back and watch this. I was actually on for most of it. This one aired on September 27th. So, yep. But let me get to the next part. Okay, hold on. All right. So here is the next part. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you. I do have extra squares left. Yes. I'm not sure, Jeannie. I'm not sure. Okay, let me show this next part. Here we go.
Awesome. Hey, listen, everybody in the chat, since this is we're mixing true crime with a good, feel-good thing that Jill and her community did. I want to gift 10 memberships away. I'm going to do that right now. If you are not yet subscribed to Crime Time with Duty Ron and Ed Wallace, hit the little red subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, and as soon as I see the thumbs up get up over to 200, we will give out 10 free channel memberships, courtesy of Crime Time with Duty Ron and Ed Wallace. So I'm going to keep a close eye on that. Let's look at this. You you wrote out a list, Jill, and yeah.
This is the people who sent in squares.
Yeah, so these, just explain that, Jill, to everybody. I'm going to put you full screen, and then I'm going to show me.
So everyone who sent in squares, I have a picture video put together, but I don't have it done, finished, edited yet. But I have pictures of all the squares, but of course you have the blankets. So, and then I kept track of everybody that sent it in, and if they had a channel, then I marked that there were channels there, so you should be able to tell by their name.
Okay, cool.
Now each one of these squares were crocheted.
Some were crocheted, some were
knitted, and then you pieced it all together.
Yes,
That's
and
amazing.
I knit this.
Oh, trying to find my way back. Hey, Duty Ron, I'm showing everybody that you actually have those blankets in hand. I hadn't felt real good for a while, but I'm finally getting around to it. Thank you so very much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Let me play you the super chat, and then we'll go on. Thank you so much for that. That helps so much, as you know. It gets expensive to run a channel. I'm so glad you're here to watch us watch this. Okay, here we go.
Center, the Duty Ron and the Ed, I knit that myself.
Okay.
I gotta get that and show it. But let me just put this card up so we can give credit to everybody. And Jill, everyone's gonna be able to hear you, but I'm just going solo so everybody can see it. So this is the listing of ladies and gentlemen, and it's backwards for me, so it's gonna be hard for me to.
I'll do it.
To read it.
I'll read it. Okay, so we have from Pennsylvania, we have Joan. We have another Joan from Florida. We have Joyce from California. We have Karen B. from Florida. Kim Anderson from the state of Mass. Kimberly Myers from Bakersfield. Okay, we have Knitting Artisan from Tennessee. We have Kristen from Maine. We have Linda O. from North Carolina. Lori Armstrong from Indiana. We have Miguel from Texas. We have
Miguel, yeah.
We have Jill from Texas. We have Pat Dancer from Texas. We have, looks like Rebecca from Rhode Island. We have Sandy from North Carolina. Another Sandy with a Y from Louisiana. We have Sharon Creates from Rhode Island. We have Shirley Spring from Spokane. We have Verna Bradshaw from California. We have
Can I stop you for a second, Ed? Verna Bradshaw, I believe, took the video of Kylie Rodney as she went down the, not her, but she did it herself. She took her car and went out. She was on Bill Cannon's show. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, if I'm wrong about Verna. But I think that's Verna from California.
All right, move your left hand.
Okay, I got
there
it.
You go. Okay, so we have Wendy from Virginia. We have Amy from Amy Longs to Crochet. Yep. And then we have Bonnie from Chicago, Brenda from New Jersey. We have Shell from Texas. We have Chelsea from New Orleans. We have Christina from Washington. We have Christy from Yarn Barf.
Barf.
Yes, another chap. Cynthia King from Indiana. We have Diamond Girl from PA. Donna from Florida. Lulu and Treasure Travel from, was it Arizona? Arkansas, I'm sorry. We have Evelyn from Arkansas, okay? And then we have Handling Maid, Montana. We have Frozen Stone, Georgia. We have God Rocks 2107, Arizona. We have Jan Keeling, California. Jan Villett, Wisconsin, and Julie M, Wisconsin.
Yep. And Jean Villett, thank you, and thank you to all the ladies on this card. And if there was any missed, we love you. We thank you. Jill, you have anything to add to that?
It was an amazing experience to do that. When they started coming in, and the post office is like, "What are you doing?" I showed the post office the pictures of the blankets, and they were like, "Oh my gosh!" You know, kept getting all these packages.
I get that same reaction from the post office, but it's a little more suspicious than you.
Yeah, it's just a little more suspicious.
What are you doing?
Yeah. All right, so I have it. Ed, I'm holding your blanket on me. I'm going to go full screen with this. People are going to get great screenshots of this.
Is that was it?
Yeah, it's upside down.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Ed. Thanks. I'll turn it all the way around.
That's
shield.
a big blanket.
I knew this was going to happen.
Yes.
All right, well, yeah, there it is. Look at all the squares. Look at that one.
Yeah, look at the skull.
I love it. I love it. No disrespect. I'm just going to lay it right on the floor here. My floor is clean. And let's do it here. Okay, got it. This one is really cool too. This is my blanket, Ed, and I can put this over my head if I want.
Yes, you guys, if you did squares, I want to say thank you. And Duty Ron is saying thank you. Please put a 1 in the chat if you put in squares. Thank you so much. And we really, really appreciate it.
Good.
Yeah. Rotate it 90 degrees and then you see your Duty Ron.
Why can't I find it?
It's right in the center.
Thanks, Ed. You know, I can always count on Ed.
You're very touchy today, Ron.
I am.
I tried to do Ed's blanket more red.
Uh-huh.
With a badge.
More blood, right?
Yes, exactly.
Duty Ron. And he got the blue line through the badge.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I'm going to keep it on my lap. Ed, again, it's clean. My floor is clean, I promise. But
I think this protests too much.
yeah, so Jill and your community, Ed and I can't thank you enough.
Truly.
We're just so humbled by this whole thing and getting these wonderful gifts. And my postmaster, it's really small, believe it or not, a small little post office, and it's only open Monday to Friday. It's not open on the weekends. So I got a phone call from him. He was like, "Hey, you got a big box here." So I told him, "You got to hold it because I work Monday through Friday, and they close at 4. I don't get out of work till 5." So
That's the same.
yeah, so I said, "You got to hold it." So that's what delayed me picking it up. So apologies to you and your community for us not, getting this thing quickly. But look, here we are today. We're doing a whole show, and I'm so happy to have you here. Yeah. And we want everyone to go over, and mods, please put Jill's channel in here. Everyone go over, subscribe to her, tell her you came from Crime Time with Duty Ron, and let her know that you saw these great blankets that she and her community put together for Ed Wallace and I, and the hats and the wind chime and all the stuff. I promised to gift out the memberships. We're over 200 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. Thank you for everyone hitting the thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing to Crime Time with Duty Ron.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off there, Ron. They're Serbs. It was just so much fun to do. And yeah, that was true Ed fashion. I protest too much. Like a real Edward Wallace, wasn't it? Hello, Daisy C. You're here from Duty Ron. Oh, that's awesome. And you love to crochet. Yay. We're so glad. Hey, Ed. Hey, good to see you. Oh, see, true Ed fashion. And you guys, I was pretty much on that whole thing. We talked about the Gonzalo Lopez case. We talked about so if you go to find it, that's the thumbnail that you will be looking for. And it was a real honor to be on and get to see him with the blanket. I can't wait. I need a picture of Ed with that blanket. I need a picture of you with your blanket, Ed, so I know that Ron gave it to you. Good to have you. Put a 1 in the chat if you are here from Duty Ron. Would love to know how many of you have come over here from Duty Ron, because I know I have several new people also that are from Duty Ron. Oh, good. Good. I know. I gotta see a picture. I know he'll give it to him, and that's why I sent it to him. But, you know, what did I miss? Anything? So I do, again, I wanted to be sure and play that here on my channel so that everyone that might not have been aware that I had been over there, that they might be able to see it and to know that you guys got them. Uh-oh. Yes, and it was a great idea, and I thank you for that, Lori. Yes. Yes, I agree. Oh, good. You got it one of those memberships. He was gifting them out uh that day when I was on. I was down there in Louisiana. That's the couple weeks that I was there at Chelsea's, and I had I knew that he might the time frame where he was going to be picking them up and all of that kind of stuff, and I thought, well, he just that might happen while I'm there, but if it does, it does, and it worked out perfect. Yeah, the evidence. I need to see the evidence. That's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Makes work for others. Yeah. Isn't that funny? I'm so glad you guys came by. That is awesome. That is awesome. And let me tell you, Duty Run and there's been a lot going on. There's a very there's a great group of people that are doing a lot of really great work. We've got Duty Ron and Ed. We've got Adventures with Purpose, and then Adventures with Purpose has now got Heavy D. They're just starting to work together, and then Police Off the Cuff with Bill, and then we've got Mike King from Profiling Evil. Um, I mean, that right there is going to keep y'all busy. Let me just tell you. Watching their channels and what's going on, they are covering some really wonderful things. It's fascinating to see these things happening the way that they're happening now on these cases where we're getting them resolved, so much quicker. No, not the rapper. It's not the rapper. And listen, we're going to try to get everybody to eat well, Duty Ron. I'm starting to talk about this on Thursday nights too. So, yeah, we're talking about good food on Thursday nights. You can always go back and listen. Yes, Bill is great. Yeah, I enjoy his sitting out by the pool. There we go. Thank you. Heavy D Sparks, the Diesel Brothers. That's it. Thank you. I couldn't come up with the channel name. I will try to link things afterwards. I don't always remember, so if you need to know, be sure and send me an email. A super secret squirrel. Well, I can't carry a tune in a bucket, and I can't get words out that fast without stumbling over my tongue, so it's not coming from me, Lori. It's not coming from me, I can tell you that much. I can wrap things around me. Does that count? That's what I can do. Oh, you guys are off for the next couple days. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you guys have some great relaxing days, or either that or get to do something fun in an undisclosed location, right? Oh, that's funny. Oh, good. Maybe he's gonna run all that over to you. Awesome. Yep. Maybe we could find somebody. Can you imagine somebody doing yarn terms in in rap? That'd be funny too. I am so glad you guys came by. I'm glad I got to play that for you. I really wanted everybody to see it and be able to tell you thank you. I am going to go ahead and show you guys a couple things. Um, there's a very, and I need to say this out loud, right? I'm giving, see, I can't even get the words out. I'm giving some thought to not buying any yarn for all of next year. Everybody that has been here with me for a while in the chat just fainted. The economy next year is going to go whoosh. That means I got to buy a whole bunch of it before the end of the year. I am on antibiotics. Yeah, see, the whole chat just went, huh? Maybe I should start smaller and say 3 months and then 6 months and see how far I get. We've got to get some of it down because I'm bursting at the seams in here. You too? Oh, you heard me. You heard me. A year would be amazing. Can you imagine? And I'm whipping stuff out on my Addy knitting machine now. No more yarn. And then I just laugh. Yeah, it's the meds. It's the steroids. See, it's a real thing with us, you guys. It really is. It's a real thing with us. But as I say that, I do want to show you some. Now, the reason I put on here observations. Yeah, she's bursting out of the garage. I've seen it. Well, no, I haven't really. Sort of. The observation that I put on the thumbnail, this is what I was talking about. Mindful, natural observation. Now, I know that Ed was probably looking at that and saying, what kind of observations are we doing? Because that's what Alicia was asking me. What are we talking about? What observations? But today being Sunday, and it's usually self-care Sunday, I wanted to talk about mindful. And this is from the 31 Mindful Days. A YA. Oh my gosh, a YA meeting. It's oh. See, we all have it really, really bad. We really do. Yep. I just got to start cranking it out. Situational awareness. I know. So I just wanted to bring it in and tell you. So this exercise is as simple as it is powerful. It is designed to connect us with the beauty of the natural environment. You choose a natural object, a flower, an insect, a tree, or anything. Now relax and explore the object like you have never seen it before. Visually explore every aspect of it and connect with the object and its role in the natural world for as long as your concentration allows. Do this exercise twice today. Now, of course, had I given it to you this morning, it would have been easier to get it in twice. But you could double up tonight. You could double up. I know that Duty Ron said something about this during the live that I was on with him about we have to bring some levity in. We cover a lot of really tough stuff, the crime, And I was listening to Mike from Profile in Evil, and he was talking about that as well. And he says that he has a faith that helps him to keep things into perspective. And I know a lot of you do as well. So I do the same. I like for us to have some levity with all of this stuff because it's just a lot of it's really really sad, and you can really get in a spot with it if you're not careful, and you just really have to take a breath and see the natural beauty around you. Yes, those cards, I had a link to those cards. If you can find it, you're welcome to put it in there, Alicia B. This is the 31-day mindfulness challenge by embracingmindfulness.com. So that's the cards to look for. They were on Amazon. It can take you to a dark place. It can. But I love it. I'm such a junkie. I can't help it. Sharon, yes, you do. You do. And all of you do. All of you, just so you know, all of you that have channels, I do my best to come and visit you as well. It's hard to get, Duty Ron said this too on his. He said it's hard to get around to see everybody. I'm sure that it is, as the bigger your channel is, the harder it is also, because now you've got, this where you've got different genres, shall we say, all in there together. And there's a lot of it that you might not be as interested in as a lot of other people are. However, you want to tell them thank you. You want them to know that you appreciate them in some way. So it's really hard to get around and say hello to everybody. But I do try to stop by when I can. Taking a class and practicing mindfulness, oh, good. It's not an easy thing. You would think that all you have to do is sit still and be quiet, but that is, it is good. But it's not as easy to shut off. So someone tells me it's called monkey brain. Have y'all heard of monkey brain? Yes, it is hard. Oh, he says he's going to Ed's house on Tuesday for pizza, blanket, and beanie delivery. Awesome. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Yep, it is. I understand that too. Your thoughts are like clouds and don't focus on them. That's when you're trying to let it go. Yes, I hope y'all have a good visit. You guys been wanting to get together for a while too. Glad you're getting some time off. That's awesome. Okay, now I'm going to turn my camera back on. Hold on. And I will show you. Wait. I will show you Cerberus. Because for some reason, my camera's not showing up. Where you at? There you are. Okay. Along the same lines that we're talking about here, and since you brought it up, Alicia, this is quite a hodgepodge show today. Very, very hodgepodge. I ordered something from Expression Fiber Arts. Thank you, Duty Ron. Thank you. So some of you are going to go, what? All right, I'll show you the yarn first. Look, yarn. It's not next year yet. I got the fall vibes, you guys. Got the fall vibes going on. And I've got to pick one of her patterns and do it. And she sent me a bookmark. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world. Harriet Tubman. That's cool. That's cool. And you guys, I have some bookmarks to give away when we do book club Tuesday. Y'all don't let me forget. I don't know which pattern yet, but doesn't this scream fall? Look how gorgeous. Yeah, it'd make a beautiful hat, by the way. That would make a beautiful hat. But I know I have stuff that'll go with it. This is called, and this, okay, the reason I got this, because the other day when we were talking about the sun and the moon, the sunrise, the sunset, we haven't talked about the moon yet, but the sunrise and the sunset, I saw this one and it's called Sunbreak. It's their buttery sport, 100% superwash, 274 meters, 300 yards, US 3 or to 5 needle, hook size D through F, hand or machine wash. Sunbreak. But it's also very fall. And now you guys, we're fixing to go into woo woo, okay? Are y'all ready for a little woo woo? I got to show you. Look what Oliver made for me. Can y'all see what my grandson Oliver made for me? He made my bracelet. So I got a bracelet from Shandy, and it's so I'm not going to put it on. I know, isn't it the coolest? I know. Oliver made that, my bracelet. This one is from World Finds Ethical Style, Fair Trade Federation member. This beauty is ethically handcrafted using traditional techniques fused with modern design elements to feel good. World Finds works with hundreds of artisans like Geta. Fair trade, sustainable, handmade in India. And it's got this thread wrapped around it. How cool is that? All the different colors. This is probably silk thread, if I had to guess. It's very pretty. I got a candle with essential oils. This is by Fabulous Franny. All natural soy wax, essential oil, and this one is Chakra. Lavender, frankincense, grapefruit, cassia, lang lang, and sweet orange. Wow. Wrong way. It's got a lot of like, I'm really smelling that citrus in there. That smells good. And then the last thing I got, I know, like I said, it's a little bit woo-woo, you guys. You ready? Let me get this open. And Alicia, you're going to have to help me with what we call this, but this is a This is for smudging. I know smell-o-vision would be nice. And so it's sage, and it's wrapped with some colored leaves, and you burn this, and it's a bundle. It's for smudging, for getting rid of negative energy. Let's put it that way. Isn't this one pretty though? I think it's beautiful. You guys have some of that? Wow. See, we're going to start talking about this stuff if you do. So, oh, it smells good. Smells really good. Smell all that sage in there. I am going to kind of wait another little bit before my allergies. Let my allergies calm down again. Do you do any smudging, Duty Ron? Have you heard of smudging? I have a couple of others that I got when I was in Colorado, and I can share some of that with y'all. I also got some incense, but I love incense. That incense to me is so relaxing. My tech person? Oh, well, me and Mr. Fiber. Thank you, though. It's pretty simple setup, really. Hi, Donna. Glad to see you. And thank you for everyone that is here. I want to say thank you to those of you who are watching out in the, I call it the attic, my lurkers. I'm so glad you guys are here too. I really appreciate you very much. And anyone who watches this back on replay, like Duty Ron always says, you guys are fantastic. Thank you to my moderators. They do. Then it and I have a big place in my heart for the Native Americans. I really do. Um, I would like to learn more. Let me just put it that way. I'd like to learn more. I don't know nearly enough about what they know and what they do. But isn't that pretty? Ooh, that's gorgeous. Sunbreak. But we've been talking a little bit more about stuff like this here on the channel, and helping to, like I say, helping to bring some of that levity in. You got to find something in your world, whether you're watching true crime or not. So, okay, you guys, I think that's all I've got for you today. Um, I want to thank Duty Ron and Ed and anyone else that was from their channel for coming over today. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm so blessed that I could do that today. There was a cleansing ceremony. That's interesting. Uh-huh. Yes. Steve, you be careful out there. You know how much we appreciate you. So Tuesday night is book club. Thursday night, we'll be talking about nutrition again, food. Friday night will be the Piketon Massacre. I'm covering oh boy, there's been some, anybody watching that? Duty Ron, have you been keeping up with that at all? The Piketown Massacre. They have George Wagner the Fourth is on trial right now. He is the first to go up on trial. And I covered this Friday, and I'm going to cover some more of it this coming Friday. And yes, sad to hear that, Lori. Yes. But that is interesting that they did a cleansing, and I have heard of that being done before. Yeah, that's what I've heard it called. I've heard it called a death cleansing. All the time lot. Oh, okay. He has no time to watch stuff, I'm sure. Barely enough time to work and do what you're doing with your channel, I am sure. Yes. So that's the plan. And also, my daughter Carrie will be going out of town. So you know what that means. Gma's going to be watching Sailor. So I will be on this coming Friday. I will be seeing you with Sailor from Carrie's house. There's a little bit of that needs cleansing every now and then too. Oh gosh. Well, thank you for the compliment though, Diddy Ron. Thank you for the compliment about my tech. I appreciate it. I'm a one-man band again here, but Mr. Fiber did set up my screens and stuff for me. But I have to figure out where all the wires and everything go. I want one of those machines so I can go, what the bleep? I may have to get one of those one of these days. They're a little expensive. There's our levity, right? There's our levity. Okay, you guys, thank you all so much for being here. Have a great rest of your weekend. Be sure and go watch over to Duty Ron's channel and watch the rest of that video. It was very good. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Have fun. And like I always say, eat more plants. Bye, everybody. Love y'all.